2, 3, 4. Well, I never felt more like singing the blues, 'cause I never thought that I'd ever lose your love, dear. Why'd you do me this way?
Well, I never felt more like crying all night, 'cause everything's wrong and nothing is right without you. You got me singing the blues.
The moon and the stars no longer shine. The dream is gone I thought was mine. There's nothing left for me to do but cry over you. Well, I never felt more like running away. Why should I go? 'Cause I couldn't stay without you. You got me singing the blues. The moon and stars no longer shine. The dream is gone I thought was mine. There's nothing left for me to do but cry over you.
Well, I never felt more like singing the blues, 'cause I never thought that I'd ever lose your love, dear. Why did you do me this way?
Well, I never felt more like crying all night, 'cause everything's wrong and nothing is right without you. You got me singing the blues. The moon and stars no longer shine. The dream is gone I thought was mine. There's nothing left for me to do but cry over you. Well, I never felt more like running away. Why should I go? 'Cause I couldn't stay without you. You got me singing the blues. Thanks a lot, you two.
Oh, thank you.
Take care.
See you
Bye.
soon.
Be good.
Bye.
Here we go. A 1, a 2,
A 1, 2, 3, 4.
We were kids growing up on the beachside, skimboards during low tide, smoking cigarettes behind the car wash fence. Skateboards were our ride. Swam over to the nearby islands, went fishing from the pylons, cooked fish and crab on an open flame. Gave us quite a smile, and it was just me
And a few of my friends, the ones that help me get through life, the ones I can depend on.
just me.
Just me and a few of my closest friends. Without them, don't know what I do. I cannot comprehend.
Just me, without my friends. Off to college, had to make new friends there. Tailgate parties in worn-out lawn chair. Road to in the car off to New Orleans, Grand Canyon and Times Square. Keg party with a theme of Love Boat. Same classes were a footnote. 8 subs, drank beer just before a test. And life, it got my vote. Yeah, it was just me.
And a few of my friends, the ones that help me get through life, the ones I can depend on.
Just me.
Just me and a few of my closest friends. Without them, don't know what I do. I cannot comprehend.
Just me, without my friends. shooting targets after eating grilled stuff, flying Cessnas, and life was so rough. Playing ukulele at a Sunday jam, I'll never get enough of. It was just me
and a few of my friends, the ones that help me get through life, the ones I can depend on. Just me, and a few of my closest friends. Without them, don't know what I do, I cannot comprehend.
Just me, without my friends. Been a while since we gathered, you see. This time dark suits under an oak tree. I looked down and I saw my friends, they were still there for me. Still was just me
and a few of my friends, the ones that help me get through life, the ones I can depend on. Just me, and a few of my closest friends. Without them, don't know what I do, I cannot comprehend.
Just me, without my friends. Woohoo! A one, a two, a 1, 2, 3, 4. If you see your brother standing by the road with a heavy load from the seeds he's sowed.
If you see your sister falling by the way, just stop and say you're going the wrong way.
You've got to try a little kindness, show a little kindness, just shine your light for everyone to see. And if you try a little kindness, then you'll overlook the blindness of narrow-minded people on their narrow-minded streets. Don't walk around the down and out, lend a helping hand instead of doubt.
And the kindness that you show every day will help someone along their way.
You've got to try a little kindness, show a little kindness, just shine your light for everyone to see. And if you try a little kindness, then you'll overlook the blindness of narrow-minded people on their narrow-minded streets. You've got to try a little kindness, show a little kindness, just shine your light for everyone to see. And if you try a little kindness, then you'll overlook the blindness of the narrow-minded people on their narrow-minded streets. Of the narrow-minded people on their narrow-minded streets. Yeah. A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4. Did you ever want to play your ukulele with a friend? Well, then COVID hit and play alongs came quickly to an end. So we virtualized and put the chords and lyrics all online. So join us every Wednesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. So join us every Wednesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. And it is Wednesday, and really happy to have you here. It seems like maybe there's a slight video delay. Check. Looks a little different than normal. Anyway, welcome everybody. It is Wednesday. It is 7:06. We start at 7, sort of. I say 7 o'clock, but we count down. And that countdown music was from collaborations with folks who are part of this Wednesday night from previous collaboration specials. So thank y'all for letting me use that again. Better than Wagon Wheel, right? We've got 10 songs tonight. If you're new, welcome. I saw a couple new people in the comments saying first time, so we are glad you're here. Don't be shy. Tell us where you're from. Tell us how long you've been playing the uke. It's a real friendly group here. So I think you'll be glad you said hello, and you'll get welcomed, and you'll make friends, and it's really a fun place. So glad you're here, and all the regulars, glad you're here. I always say that, but I really am. I truly am glad you're here. All right, so we have 10 songs tonight. We're going to do scrolling chords and lyrics just like we always do. I'm saying that for the new people, not for the people who have been here many times. Got some information about our collaboration special. Got some information about a guest next week. I'll share that. I'll intersperse little bits and pieces of information throughout the show, so as not to talk too much all at once. And I think that's it. Hope you had a good week. Man, they go fast. I can't believe it's Wednesday again. I really can't. But here we are, Wednesday again. Okay, so let's get the songs ready. Again, if you are new, this is what it looks like. We do this, and then we scroll, and you just you have the chords there, and you just scroll along, play along with the scrolling. We have people I have learned that play bass guitar, because that's nice to have like chords and someone playing uke and they can play bass. So some people are learning to play bass or practicing bass with this. I know people that play guitar to this show. So it doesn't have to be uke, but pretty much we're a ukulele group. All right, and Pete McCarty, look at that, Petey Mac. We've got So I'll have some more information about next week's guest. Let's mention that. We'll mention our giveaway again. And I got some interesting stats from those entering for the contest, the giveaway. Some interesting stats that I will share in just a little bit. And someone just texted me. All right. I normally don't look at text, but... all right, so here we go. We're going to start with this. Trying to start usually with something a little slower. Make sure you're tuned. Always better to play a tuned instrument, so make sure you're tuned. Not that I can be thrown off by that, because I can't hear you, but you can hear it. Hey, Rose. All right, so this is a sweet little song. We're not starting yet. I'm just going to give you a feel for the... That's about the tempo we're going for. Those single down arrows mean you just strum down one time for each arrow you see. So that last line is, all I want to do is grow old with you. Boom. And then we start verse 2. So are you ready? All right, I am ready. This is a great week because I didn't work Monday because of the holiday, and I don't work Friday. So I have a 3-day work week. So I'm loving that. That's fantastic. And no special chords there. C, D minor, E minor, F, C7. You probably know all of those. Here we go. I want to make you smile whenever you're sad. carry you around when your arthritis is bad. All I want to do is grow old with you. I'll get you medicine when your tummy aches, build you a fire if the furnace breaks. Oh, it could be so nice growing old with you. I'll miss you, kiss you, give you my coat when you are cold, need you, feed you, even let you hold the remote control. So let me do the dishes in a kitchen sink, put you to bed if you had too much to drink. I could be the one who grows old with you. I wanna grow old with you. Alrighty. Weldon. So Weldon just made a comment in the comments. He and his wife Nancy were one of the folks singing along in the intro music. And they're just great. I've never met them in person, but it might be happening real soon. I'm working on that. No, Weldon, I'm working on that. Okay, so I probably shouldn't do this as the second song, and I don't want everyone looking at this to freak out. So just promise me you won't freak out. So a little while back we talked about the Nashville numbering system, where you're using numbers to represent chords instead of like the letter C. So if you look, there's no chord chart at the top. There's no chords. But the way this works, and I'm going to explain real quick, and then we're going to play it like this. And I'm going to try to do this enough where you start to get a little used to this. And Stephen Lawson is probably, if he's here, Stephen Lawson is probably very happy to see this. He gave a great lesson on the Nashville numbering system. So we're in the key of C, which makes it kind of easy. So I have 5 fingers. I'm going to start with C. That's C is 1. C is my 1 because we're in the key of C. C, 1. D, E, F. F is my 4. And G is my 5. So if I look in here, I have 1, 4s, and 5s. Thank you, Pete. From the words of Pete McCarty, don't freak out. So that's it. When you see a 1, you're going to play a C in this key. If we were playing D, it'd be different. But this is kind of to help teach that distance between the chords in a chord progression. So this is 1, 4, 5. Very common with just like music, American music. And then when you see that 17, it's not a 17. Karen, good question. So it's not a 17, it's a 1, but the 7 of the 1. So it's a C, the 1, but a 7, C7. So if we were playing in a D, it would be a D7 and so on and so on. But I'm glad you asked that. So I'm doing kind of an easier song, but think about when you're doing this, like not seeing the letters. It really will help you, especially if you're playing with a group, and they start playing a song and you don't know what it's in. This will help get you to that point where you can do that. Promise. So again, 1 in this key. C is 1, D, E, 2 and 3, F is 4, G is 5. And I know there's a lot of people saying, well, why don't you just put the letters up there? That's easier. That would not be the point of this whole exercise. That wouldn't be the point. There is value to this, I promise. If this doesn't seem like it makes sense at all, just Google the Nashville numbering system. Go on YouTube, look up the Nashville numbering system. You'll get zillions of articles and sites and videos that will tell you the use and the benefit, etc. So here we go. C, 1. Yeah. nibbling on the sponge cake, watching the sun bake. All of them tourists covered with oil. G5, strumming my 4-string on my front porch swing. Smell the shrimp, they're beginning to boil. C7, F, wasting away again in Margaritaville. Searching for my lost shaker of salt. Some people claim that there's a woman to blame, but I know it's nobody's fault. I don't know the reason, stayed here all season. Nothing to show but this brand new tattoo. But it's a real beauty, Mexican cutie. How we got here, I haven't a clue. Wasting away again in Margaritaville. Searching for my lost shaker of salt. Some people claim that there's a woman to blame, but I know it's nobody's fault. Blew out my flip-flop, stepped on a pop top, cut my heel, had to cruise on back home. But there's booze in the blender, and soon it'll render that frozen concoction that helps me hang on. Wasting away again in Margaritaville. Searching for my lost shaker of salt. Some people claim that there's a woman to blame, but I know it's my own damn fault. Some people claim that there's a woman to blame, but I know it's my own damn fault. All right, so hopefully, if we did that before, I don't know, 2-3 weeks ago. So hopefully that helps, and hopefully that time maybe it was a little easier. I'm hoping. And there really is value. One, if you're at a group and all your music sheets were in that form, you wouldn't freak out like, well, I don't have it in C, I only have it in D. You'd have everything you need right in front of you. So just practice that a little. We'll practice it. Practice it here when I think of it. And Stephen Lawson just made a comment in the comments. He's the one who gave the lesson on Nashville numbering system, because he lives in Nashville. Right? Nashville. Yeah, Nashville. You do live in Nashville. Okay, so let's move on here. If you are new, okay, so I'm going to say this because I have to. We do some drums. We'll put on some drum machine. So I need these to hear the drums. Phoenix, way to go, my friend, way to go. See, look at all these people. They're excited about this. Now, if people could get that excited about playing B flat, that would be phenomenal. It's going to happen. All right. My hands are sweaty. So let's go back here and let's start this. I think I have this at the right speed. 1 second. Yep. All right, so there's drums. Ralph wasn't too bad. I like that. Good job. All right, so let's just vamp on C for a minute. Again, if you're not familiar with, I know everyone is familiar with drums, but maybe not playing with the drum machine. So we try to do that just to build some skills. Plus, it's kind of fun, and it's way better than a metronome. It serves a similar purpose, but this is just more fun than a metronome. Donna, one day we're gonna meet, and we're gonna just sit there. We're just gonna play a 1-chord song in the key of B flat. That's what we're gonna do. All right, so let's vamp on C. That's all we're trying to do. All right. Let's just do this. All right. A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, hello, Mary Lou. Goodbye, heart, sweet Mary Lou. I'm so in love with you. I knew, Mary Lou, we'd never part. So hello, Mary Lou. Goodbye, heart. Passed me by one sunny day, flashed those big brown eyes my way, and ooh, I wanted you forevermore. I'm not one that gets around, I swear my feet stuck to the ground, and though I never did meet you before, I said hello, Mary Lou. Goodbye, heart, sweet Mary Lou, I'm so in love with you. I knew, Mary Lou, we'd never part. So hello, Mary Lou, goodbye, heart. I saw your lips, I heard your voice. Believe me, I just had no choice. Wild horses couldn't make me stay away. I thought about a moonlit night, my arms around you good and tight. That's all I had to see for me to say. Well, hello, Mary Lou. Goodbye, heart, sweet Mary Lou, I'm so in love with you. I knew, Mary Lou, we'd never part. So hello, Mary Lou, goodbye, heart. I said hello, Mary Lou, goodbye, heart. I had a lot to do at the end there. I have to hit a drum pedal and... Anyway, that's the drum machine. And if you like that, I've said this many, many times, I can't recommend the app because there's so many of them. And I actually don't use one. I use an actual device. But iPhone or Android phone, go to the App Store, type drum machine. There's a zillion of them. A lot of them are free and okay. Some are free and very lousy. Some are like $1.99 and they're pretty good. But you can spend just a few bucks and get a pretty good drum machine. And pair that with a Bluetooth speaker. And you've got yourself a pretty good drum machine that you could take to a meetup. Might be kind of cool. Take that to your library or community center or your bar, wherever you have your ukulele meetup. And, and do that. So, I'm just saying, it's kind of fun. All right, we are going to teach you a little picking pattern. I think I've covered this before, but time passes and we get new people and people forget. But we're going to teach you a picking pattern to play the song Hey There Delilah. Yeah? So, and we're going to have, I'm going to mention this. I'll mention it right after this. Right after we do this song, we'll talk about next week's guest. Because there's going to be a little bit of talk about not this strumming picking pattern, but another picking pattern. And it's really good information. So I'll talk about that after this song. What we're going to do, let me go back into this little close-up here. All right. Hey, Mom and Dad. So that's my parents. If you ever look in the comments and see Mike and Carol Gent, that's my mom and dad. They're the best. They really are. I love you guys. Okay, so let's do this. So let's talk more about down here, your right hand. For most of you, your right hand. So I've got G, C, E, A. If you tune your uke, you probably already know those 4 strings. This picking pattern is pretty easy. It might take a little bit to get your brain wrapped around it. But what I do is with my thumb, I pick that G string. The string closest to your chin. I have a low G, so mine's going to sound a little bit different than a high G, but it's still a G. Yep. Then I'm going to take my middle 2, not my middle 2. I'm going to take these 2, my pointer finger and my middle finger, and I'm going to sort of pluck up those middle 2 strings. So I'm going to start with G, pluck the middle 2, go back and pluck G, and then I use my ring finger, and I'm going to grab the A string with my ring finger. So I'm going to hold a C chord and do that. So I'm going to go G, middle, G, A. G, middle, G, A. Let's just do that a little bit. Middle, G, A. G, middle, G, A. G, middle, G, A. Now that's the slow version. Let's go. I'm going to show you what it's going to sound like, and then we'll come back and do it just a little faster, and then we'll go into the song. I don't want to spend too much time, but I want to give you, because it's kind of a nice little picking pattern. Works well for this song, works well for other songs. But let's do that. So this is first, I'm going to do it so close to normal speed. So now let me do it in F, since this song is going to be in F. I'm going to play an F chord. Okay, so Rose, I am using these 2 fingers, and I am getting both strings in the middle. I'm pretty close already, but I'm hitting both of those, right? I'm getting them and just giving them a little pluck. Right? So G, middle 2, G, A. Okay. So, and then back to normal speed. So it's A minor, F, A minor. And that's what we're going to do the entire song all the way through. That same picking pattern. Right? So it'll give you ample opportunity to practice that. And the song, Hey There Delilah, it just fits nicely with this. We could strum Hey There Delilah. Hey there Delilah, what's it like in New York City? I'm 1,000 miles away, but girl, tonight you look so pretty. Yes, you do. Right, we could do that. So this is just mixing it up a little bit. And these are things that aren't that difficult. I know you're saying, oh my gosh, that is difficult. But once you get that in your memory, a little muscle memory, you won't even think. You'll just sit here and you really won't think about it. Okay, is that enough talking? All right. So let's go ahead and start this. Each time I have a chord, we're going to do that twice. That G, middle, G, A. We're going to do that 2 times. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey there, Delilah, what's it like in New York City? I'm 1,000 miles away, but girl, tonight you look so pretty, yes you do. Times Square can't shine as bright as you, I swear it's true. Hey there, Delilah, don't you worry about the distance, I'm right there if you get lonely. Give this song another listen, close your eyes. Listen to my voice, it's my disguise. I'm by your side. Oh, is what you do to me. 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 What you do to me. Hey there, Delilah, I know times are getting hard, but just believe me, girl, someday pay the bills with this guitar, we'll have it good. We'll have the life we knew we would, my word is good. Hey there, Delilah, I've got so much left to say. If every simple song I wrote to you would take your breath away, I'd write it all. Even more in love with me you'd fall, we'd have it all. Oh, is what you do to me. 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 What you do to me. Here we go, B flat. 1,000 miles seems pretty far, but they've got planes and trains and cars. I'd walk to you if I had no other way. Our friends would all make fun of us, and we'll just laugh along because we know that none of them had felt this way. Delilah, I can promise you that by the time that we get through, the world will never ever be the same, and you're to blame. Hey there, Delilah, you be good and don't you miss me. 2 more years and you'll be done with school, and I'll be making history like I do. You'll know it's all because of you. We can do whatever we want to. Hey there, Delilah, here's to you. This one's for you. Oh, is what you do to me. 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 What you do to me. All right, so really easy picking pattern. I know it doesn't seem easy at first if you haven't done that before, but it's really easy. And on that note, speaking of picking patterns, let me go here. Next week's guest is no longer a surprise because I'm going to tell you right now.
Hey, howdy, hey, everybody, this is Pete, and guess what? I am going to be on the Ukulele Gent show September 14th. So you need to come have some fun with us. You need to join in and jam away with us. And I might, rumor has it, I might even do a little instructional stuff. I might. So come on and join us and have some fun and just see what craziness will ensue. Y'all have a great day, everybody. Come join us on the Ukulele Gent Show September 14th. Woohoo!
Oh, you gotta love Petey Mac. So that is The Surprise Is No More. It's out there. And I'll be posting that. Usually I post promos on the weekend. My weeks are kind of busy, but I'll post that on the weekend. So Pete McCarty, who's here, I saw him in the comments, and people are saying, yay, Pete. I'm saying yippee. So Pete is going to be here and talking about Travis picking. And he's got a great tutorial on Travis picking, and is going to teach you that and then work that into a particular song. A very cool song. I'm not going to tell you what the song is. We're going to leave that as a surprise. So next week, the 14th, Pete McCarty, here, 7 o'clock Eastern. So please join us for that. Gonna be good. We're going to do Drum Machine again. We're going to do Drum Machine, I think, 3 times tonight. So hopefully you'll be here. Hopefully you'll enjoy that. Let me slow that down just slightly. I know you can see the top of my head. If you notice, I don't have any hair. I'm able to control the drum machine most of the time with my foot. Sometimes I have to go into a little mode where it says we'll be right back, and then I scrounge around on the floor. But most of the time I can get that with my foot. Yeah, all right. The pettiest of all Macs. All right, so here we go. 3 chords. All right, so let's get this. We're gonna do the old country shuffle. All right, are you ready? I'm just giving you a little warm-up time with the drum machine. Get a little water here. All right, here we go. A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4. There is nothing that is wrong wanting you to stay here with me. I know you've got somewhere to go. Won't put yourself at home and stay with me. Won't you ever leave? Lay down, Sally, and rest here in my arms. Don't you think you want someone to talk to? Lay down, Sally, no need to leave so soon. I've been trying all night long just to talk to you. Verse 2. The sun ain't nearly on the rise. We still got the moon and stars above. Underneath the velvet skies, love is all that matters. Won't you stay with me? Or don't you ever leave? Lay down, Sally, and rest here in my arms. Don't you think you want someone to talk to? Lay down, Sally, no need to leave so soon. I've been trying all night long just to talk to you. Long to see the morning light color in your face so dreamily. Don't you go and say goodbye. You can lay your worries down and stay with me. Won't you ever leave? Lay down, Sally, and rest here in my arms. Don't you think you want someone to talk to? Lay down, Sally, no need to leave so soon. I've been trying all night long just to talk to you. Lay down, Sally, and rest here in my arms. Don't you think you want someone to talk to? Lay down, Sally, no need to leave so soon. I've been trying all night long just to talk to you. Hi. Amy, harmonizing. Very nice. All right, so Stephen Lawson, look at that. He is the encyclopedia on Nashville. So if you ever meet Stephen, he probably will talk to you in numbers. It won't be letters and words. He's just going to throw out numbers, and you're going to have to figure out what those numbers mean in words. Okay, that's probably not going to happen. That's a really bad joke. Okay, I'm going to talk about the collaboration special after this next video, the next song. We're going to play along, but we're going to play a collaboration from a previous show. It's a wonderful rerun with Mr. Mark Powers, who I saw in the comments. So Mark, I'm glad you're here because you did awesome on this. This was a tough song, and Mark nailed this, like on the first take, right, Mark? It's a hard one, and it really is a good song to teach you about breath, like oxygen management when you're singing, because you got to get one big breath right at the beginning and just manage that breath. So here we go. Johnny Cash, not written by Johnny Cash, but Johnny Cash tune. So we're going to have chords and lyrics. If you're new, we're going to have chords and lyrics scrolling, but it's just going to be a collaboration that's the music for that song. So are you ready? Okay, here we go. This is Mark Powers and Tony Moore on bass, I believe. Here it is. I was toting my pack along the dusty Winnemucca road,
when along came a semi with a hind canvas covered load.
If you're going to Winnemucca Mac, with me you can ride.
And so I climbed into the cab and then I settled down inside.
He asked me if I'd seen a road with so much dust and sand.
And I said, listen, I've traveled every road in this here land.
Boom, boom.
I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. Crossed the deserts bare, man. I've breathed the mountain air, man. Of travel I've had my share, man. I've been everywhere. Been to Reno, Chicago, Fargo, Minnesota, Buffalo, Toronto, Winslow, Sarasota, Wichita, Tulsa, Iowa, Oklahoma, Tampa, Panama, Madama, Paloma, Bangor, Baltimore, Salvador, Amarillo, Tocopilla, Valenzuela, Ampadilla, Amakilla. I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. Crossed the deserts bare, man. I've breathed the mountain air, man. Of travel I've had my share, man. I've been everywhere.
I've been to Boston, Charleston, Dayton, Louisiana, Washington, Houston, Kingston, Texarkana, Monterey, Faraday, Santa Fe, Tallapoosa, Clinton Rock, Black Rock, Little Rock, Oskaloosa, Tennessee, Hennessy, Chicopee, Spirit Lake, Grand Lake, Devil's Lake, Cradle Lake, for Pete's sake.
I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. Crossed the deserts bare, man. I've breathed the mountain air, man. Of travel I've had my share, man. I've been everywhere. Been to Louisville, Nashville, Knoxville, Loma, Becca, Shepardville, Jacksonville, Waterville, Costa Rica, Pittsfield, Springfield, Bakersfield, Shreveport, Hackensack, Cadillac, Fond du Lac, Davenport, Idaho, Jellicoe, Argentina, Diamantina, Pasadena, Catalina, see what I mean? I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. Crossed the deserts bare, man. I've breathed the mountain air, man. Of travel I've had my share, man. I've been everywhere.
I've been to Pittsburgh, Parkersburg, Gravelburg, Colorado, Owensburg, Rexburg, Vicksburg, El Dorado, Larimore, Atmore, Havasu, Chattanooga, Chaska, Nebraska, Alaska, Opelika, Baraboo, Waterloo, Kalamazoo, Kansas City, Sioux City, Cedar City, Dodge City, what a pity.
I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. Crossed the deserts bare, man. I've breathed the mountain air, man. Of travel I've had my share, man. I've been everywhere. I've been everywhere.
Mark, that was phenomenal. Okay, so I made a chuckle. I said first take, and then I sort of smiled and laughed just slightly. That's a tough song. I had a bunch of takes. I will let Mark, if Mark wants, I don't know how many takes it took Mark, but the end result is good. Mark, that seriously was phenomenal. So if Mark wants to admit how many takes that took, or divide that in two, or not say anything at all, that could be his little secret. But it's really, really good. So Mark, kudos. If anyone tried to do that and take that big breath, yeah, that's the hardest part, I think, of that song. So, great job, Mark. Mark Powers. Mark Powers, everybody, from North Carolina. Outstanding. So, okay, so that's what leads me to our collaboration special. So that is a collaboration. And that is folks who take part in Wednesday night, and they take part in creating these songs that become the music that we play, in this case, on October 12th. And it's going to be a whole show of those types of things. Pre-recorded, but we're going to still play along, have scrolling chords and lyrics, but all that music will be done by the people who watch this show. So it's a blast. And we're about maybe half done with the songs. And a lot of people watching are in this. I saw Patty Silva, who lives in California. She took part in one. So Patty, you did phenomenal. So you'll get to hear Patty. You'll get to hear Weldon and Nancy again. You'll get to hear Race a Grimace. The others are coming in, and I'll have a list probably next week or the week after, and tell you like what that agenda is going to look like. It's going to be fun. And that night also we're going to have a drawing, and that drawing is going to be from an amazing ukulele. I showed it last week, from Tree Frog Ukuleles. If you go to the Ukulele Gent Facebook page, one of the most recent posts, I think it's the most recent post, it's got the information about it. It's got pictures of the ukulele. If you want to enter that, hold on one sec. Let me paste this here. I think I can do this. Maybe I can't. You know, for some reason, my computer is not allowing me to paste a comment. So I'm going to reply to this. One sec. Let me just do this. Just because I said I would. It's going to look like a comment because my replying on Facebook is a little wonky right now. So let's do this. Paste. Enter. All right. So you should see that in a moment. So that is the registration for this. And when you register, okay, there we go. When you register, I ask you some basic information to know who you are, but I also ask some information about the show. And this is pretty interesting. We'll do a play along song shortly, but I want to show you this. So I asked 3 questions. One was, how long have you been playing ukulele? What's your time preference for this show on Wednesday? Because sometimes people say, could you do it a little later? And I think this is a pretty good time, but that's because I'm in the Eastern time zone, and for me, it's a pretty good time. I can't do this at 4 o'clock Eastern time. Can't do that. I work. And then the last song was, we do a theme song at the beginning of the show, and it's sort of a goofy little theme song. And I ask people, do they want to hear the theme song anymore? It won't hurt my feelings, but these are the results. If you want to see, this is just, I like data. I like numbers and data. So if you look, here's the results. Patty, yes, 1 entry per person. Just to be fair, otherwise people are going to sit on the computer all day long and just enter, and I don't know. I don't think that's fair. So 1 person, one entry per person. So here we go. So that might be a little hard to read, but the first, how long have you been playing ukulele? We got about what, 40%, 40 and 20, something like that. Between 1 and 3 years, and more than 3 years. So most everyone has been playing more than a year. Maybe about 20%, I'm guessing, for less than a year. We asked about the preference for the play along, the time. Most people, about 70% or so, look like they're happy with the current time. So I think as far as we're stands now, we're going to keep the 7 o'clock Eastern time. And then, so this is funny, and it's almost exactly. So the options was you could keep the theme song as it is. You could get a new theme song, or the other option was there's no theme song needed. Let's get on with the play along. And 75%, maybe you're just being nice, but 75% of you said let's keep the theme song. So for now, we're going to keep the theme song, and then maybe sometime down the road we might have another theme song, but right now we'll keep that one. Anyway, so that's some data that has come in. We've got almost 200 people that have registered for that ukulele, and next week I'll show it again. But it's cool. And if you just go to the Facebook page for Ukulele Gent, you can see it there. You can see a picture of it. It's really, really, really phenomenal. It's got these amazing wood inlays. It's a work of art. It is amazing, and we're giving the thing away. It's crazy. So it's Tree Frog Ukuleles. So go to treefrogukuleles.com if you want to know more about them. And that's it. Tom Hunter is the proprietor. He's the one who runs Tree Frog Ukuleles, and super nice guy. But the skills, I mean, I look at this thing and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's just a work of art. Good work of art. Julia, you're right. It is a work of art. Okay, so let's go back to this. I think we are, let me slow this down. I think we're going to do a drum machine to this as well. I know we're going drum machine crazy tonight, but it just worked out that way. We got a few songs that sound good with the drum machine. I think this beat will go. Let me make sure. You know what? I don't think we're going to do that. I don't want to change the drum machine, and that's not really the best beat for this song. So we're just going to play this one out. How's that? I think we're going to do the drum machine one more time now. There we go. Someone told me long ago there's a calm before the storm. I know it's been coming for some time. When it's over, so they say, it'll rain a sunny day. I know, shining down like water. I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? Coming down on a sunny day. Yesterdays and days before, sun is cold and rain is hot. I know, been that way for all my time. Till forever on it goes, through the circle fast and slow. I know, it can't stop, I wonder. I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? Coming down on a sunny day. I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? Coming down on a sunny day. All right, if you notice, I don't do that often. I completely missed the strings on a strum. Not sure how that happened. That's kind of funny. Oh, I've said it before. Those things used to bother me on Wednesday nights. I used to get worked up about that, but now I just laugh. Okay, so we're one time I played this song, the Johnny Cash version of this song, and it goes very fast. And a lot of people, at least a few people, said, "You're playing the song too fast." I was playing the song, the version that I like. So I'm going to, just for you all, I'm going to play this a little slower tonight. Let me add the drum beat for this. 212, let me try like 190 or something. 185, let's do 190. All right, let's try it. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, are you ready? Drum machine again. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Go away. Oh, wait a second. I know in just a moment. Yes, Greg Sola. I knew that was coming. I almost did that, y'all. Crazy. All right, now we're ready. Go away from my window. Leave at your own chosen speed. I'm not the one you want, babe. Not the one you need. You say you're looking for someone who's never weak, always strong, to protect you and defend you, whether you are right or wrong. Someone to open each and every door. It ain't me, babe. No, 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 it ain't me, babe. It ain't me you're looking for, babe. Go lightly from the ledge, babe. Go lightly on the ground. I'm not the one you want, babe. I'll only let you down. You say you're looking for someone who will promise never to part. Someone to close his eyes for you. Someone to close his heart. Someone who will die for you and more. It ain't me, babe. No, 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 it ain't me, babe. It ain't me you're looking for, babe. Go melt back into the night, babe. Everything is made of stone. There's nothing in here moving, and anyway I'm not alone. You say you're looking for someone who'll pick you up each time you fall, to gather flowers constantly, and to come each time you call. A lover for your life and nothing more. It ain't me, babe. No, 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 it ain't me, babe. It ain't me you're looking for, babe. Mark, that's funny. Just put him on hold and put the phone up to your laptop speaker. Okay, I'm sure there was a number of people saying, put the chords and music up. Fortunately, I recovered in time. All right, we have two more songs here. One, let me make sure. We talked about the collab, we talked about Free Fry, went over the stats, played the Pete promo. I have a little agenda right in front of me so I don't forget things. I need to put music sheets on scroll so I don't forget that. All right, hope you're having a good time. We run a very, very tight ship here. There are a lot of buttons to push. There's just computers. If you saw what I see, I have a lot of stuff. There's multiple screens and iPads plugged in and a lot of buttons to push. And most of the time I push the buttons that need to be pushed. And every now and again, I don't. So let's come back to this song. Hold on. All right, this has an E in it. I know a lot of people don't like E. I'm putting a variation, a version of an E, not kind of that first position E that people dread and avoid. And this is just barring like the whole 4th fret, and then putting your pinky finger on the 7th fret of the A string. So it looks something like that. That would be 4447. Hey, Carolyn, Bruner, Russell. Well, I'm glad you came back after your first time. That makes me feel good. Really, it is a fun place. And these are just some of the greatest people. They really are. I just love Wednesdays. I absolutely do. So very fortunate to be able to do this with y'all. So try getting to that E before we start. Just practice that. So we go from A to E and then to D. So go from A. Not the easiest thing. Donna, I think I changed that because C is just too high for me. All right, here we go. There you see her sitting there across the way. She don't got a lot to say, but there's something about her. And you don't ask why, but you're dying to try. You wanna kiss the girl. Yes, you want her. Look at her, you know you do. Possible she wants you to. There is one way to ask her. It don't take a word, not a single word. Go on and kiss the girl. Sha la 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 la, my oh my. Look at the boy, too shy, ain't gonna kiss the girl. Sha la 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 la, ain't that sad? Ain't that a shame? Too bad he gonna miss the girl. Let's let those lyrics catch up with us. Did you get the E? Here we go. Now's your moment, floating in a blue lagoon. Boy, you better do it soon, no time will be better. She don't say a word, and she won't say a word until you kiss the girl. Sha la 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 la, don't be scared, you got the mood prepared. Go on and kiss the girl. Sha la 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 la, don't stop now, don't try to hide it now. You wanna kiss the girl. Sha la 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 la, float along and listen to the song. The song say kiss the girl. Sha la 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 la, the music play, do what the music play. You gotta kiss the girl. Let's just let the music catch up again. You gotta kiss the girl. Why don't you kiss the girl? Alright, so hopefully that E gets a little easier. There's different ways to make an E. But hopefully that one works out for you all right. Alright, we have never done this song. Really like this song. There was a group a while back called the Highwaymen, and it had Waylon Jennings and Chris Christopherson and Johnny Cash and Willie Nelson. So that's a pretty powerful group there. But it was the Highwaymen, and this was one of the songs. And this song got some radio play. Just a really good song. The album is phenomenal. If you want to hear just some really good good music from some music greats. So I'm going to give this a whirl. We're going to do Drum Machine one more time. And then we're going to call it a night. So don't leave yet. We got one more song. Don't leave. Headphones here. Alright, I know it's so quiet, but I can't play to a drum machine if I can't hear the drums. Alright, so this is just pretty fast. And you'll see on the screen, I want to do, because I am going to put the chords and lyrics on the screen. You will see verse 1, it'll show who originally sang that. And I want to do a collab of this. So I'm going to put a collab together with some folks, and because I really like this. And it's kind of cool because you can kind of bring 4 voices, because there's 4 distinct parts here. So let's come back here. Audrey, well, if you're going to play guitar chords, grab a guitar. So here we go. This is kind of fast. We're not starting yet. That's about what we're going for. So you ready? A 1, 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna live forever. I'm gonna cross that river. I'm gonna catch tomorrow now. You're gonna wanna hold me just like I always told you. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone. Nobody here will ever find me, but I will always be around. Just like the songs I leave behind me. I'm gonna live forever now. Your fathers and your mothers, be good to one another. Please try to raise your children right. Don't let the darkness take them. Don't make them feel forsaken. Just lead them safely to the light. When this old world is blown asunder and all the stars fall from the sky, remember someone really loves you. We'll live forever, you and I. I'm gonna live forever. I'm gonna cross that river. I'm gonna catch tomorrow now. I'm gonna live forever. I'm gonna cross that river I'm gonna catch tomorrow now. Let's just vamp on G for a minute. And let's start the instrumental now. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna live forever. I'm gonna cross that river. I'm gonna catch tomorrow now. All right. So that is a cool song. I really like that. So anyway, check out the Highwaymen because it's good music. Really good music. Let me switch there. I know I'm disrobing. I'm taking my uke off. First, always welcome to the new people, and really hope you had a good time. I try to promote this, and I put some ads on Facebook, and people tell their friends. So really glad you're here. I mean that. And for the folks that are here a lot, it just warms my heart. And I get comments from Messenger, and people just say some of the nicest things. So that just really makes me feel good. So really glad you enjoy this, and we'll keep playing this theme song because that's what the data tells us. We do this every Wednesday, 7 o'clock Eastern. So please come back. We would love to see y'all back. Tell your friends. The more the merrier. It's a fun community, and it's not just an online community. It really is. I mean, it's an online community that sort of breeds these other things that happen. So when I go to a festival, I meet people and people who've watched the show, and we hug. I mean, it's just so cool. So I genuinely mean that. This is just so fortunate that I get to do this and be part of this. So I hope you have a fantastic week. There's some of you going to Kentucky Uke Fest this weekend. If you are, I will see you there. I'm looking forward to that. If you're not going, then I won't see you. But I'll see you next Wednesday. And we'll do this again. And as we saw in the promo, we've got Pete McCarty, special guest next week. So that's going to be awesome. Really looking forward to that. Pete's just phenomenal. Pete's an incredible jam leader, but he is a phenomenal uke player. So he's going to share some of his phenomenalness with us next Wednesday. So take care, be good, and see you next Wednesday, 7 o'clock Eastern. Bye.